right, so I'm going to give you an overview of the Griffcraft, but I'm going to start with the motor. So this is a 2019 Daihatsu 25 in just immaculate condition. And what you see here is actually not oil, it's a lubricant that you spray on the aluminum of the motor. So that doesn't turn that whitish color from being around salt water, but yeah, the motor is pretty epic. It's got a pretty recent oil change. Oil is probably good for a long time. It has the large arm, which there's a key start, so you just turn it to start, which the battery is in there, and then your forward, neutral, and reverse, and the carbon marine extension. So this alone was ridiculous. It's $350. I tried to find something cheaper, and it would bend when you're trying to move the motor around. But yeah, this is a tall shaft, and then the custom jack plate, which rises the motor up a little bit, so you can run real skinny. So it comes with a 6-gallon fuel tank. Fuel tank is brand new. I think, yeah, I only used it once with this fuel tank, so fuel tank's very new. Fire extinguisher. I did some wiring just so it doesn't burn up the battery. So it has the on and off switch, and then back there you can see all the switches for the bilge pump, the lights, and I think there's 2 that are free for anything else that you may want to add. But yeah, so I had the custom seat done by my buddy. There's just some random stuff here. I also had the grab bar custom made. So the puck for the Minn Kota is, I put it back here so it doesn't have any interference with anything. So it's kind of there out in the open. And then you have 2 dry storage. So dry storage, it's got stuff in there. Same thing with that one. They're the same size. I put some foam, so when they're closed, there's no rattling. And I got a strap here to make sure that they don't fly open. Moving on to the back, I do have a ruler that I put in. This specific storage part here is bigger than the other 2. It does hold the AMG battery for the Minn Kota, so I actually ran the electric down into the boat and then in here, so it's nicely done. And then it has the battery tender, which is stupid expensive, but it's worth every penny. You don't have to worry about any connection issues. And then if you do want to take the Minn Kota off, you just twist this and basically in a hook. So if you want to take a trip somewhere, you can just bring it in the hotel room with you. But yeah, the Minn Kota, it's in immaculate condition as well. So yeah, then I got the LED lights, the swing tongue trailer. That's the spare I keep, that I always bring whenever I go on trips. I did debadge this. I hated the look of the sticker, so I debadged it and then machine polished it. Trying to think of what else to say. It's basically after every fishing trip, so you can see here, after every fishing trip, I lube everything. So, every piece of aluminum like that opens and closes, I lube it up. I wax the boat. So you can see down here, even the wheels, I spray a lube all over this after every trip. So, nothing rusts. That's the whole point of it. Same thing with like the motor mechanics, like the swinging back and forth. Like I lube all that up after every trip. But yeah, I mean, boat's in really good shape. It has some stains. Like there's a little stain there, and I think there's a stain, little spot somewhere in here. But it's 2 years old. It's been loved. Really nice boat. Flat bottom. So if I show you here, you'll see it's a flat bottom boat. So obviously in rougher conditions, flat bottoms, you feel waves a lot more than other boats, but you know, in normal conditions, this boat, you know, it'll run 30 miles an hour in 4 to 6 inches of water, which is really cool. But yeah, man, appreciate you looking. Really cool boat. Sits in the garage.